Introduction. I remember the day I lost my job, standing in the middle of my living room with my heart racing and a sense of despair washing over me. In that moment, I felt like the ground had been pulled out from beneath my feet. How could things unravel so quickly? My mind was a storm of questions and fears. What do I do next? How will I support my family? Am I not good enough? As the hours bled into days, I found myself grappling with a torrent of emotions: anger, sadness, confusion, and an overwhelming sense of loss. It was during this harrowing period that I began to understand something profound about suffering. It's a universal experience, a thread woven through the fabric of our lives, manifesting in various forms: loss, anxiety, disappointment, and more. We often think of suffering as something to be avoided at all costs, a relentless adversary that disrupts our pursuit of happiness. However, what if suffering isn't merely an obstacle, but also a powerful teacher? What if, instead of running from it, we could learn to embrace it and allow it to guide us toward transformation? Suffering, in its myriad forms, is an inevitable part of the human experience. Whether it's the sting of losing a loved one, the weight of depression, or the paralyzing grip of anxiety, it's something we all face at some point in our lives. Yet within these moments of pain lies the potential for profound growth and self-discovery. They challenge us, shape our character, and ultimately define who we become. Consider the anguish of a broken relationship, the nights spent crying, questioning your worth, and wondering if you'll ever find love again can feel unbearable. But within that heartache lies an opportunity, a chance to rediscover yourself, to learn what you truly value in a partner, and to build stronger, healthier relationships in the future. Each tear shed can be a seed sown toward a brighter tomorrow, where pain fuels passion, and fear becomes a pathway to courage. This book is for those who find themselves in the throes of suffering. Whether you're coping with the loss of a loved one, battling the darkness of depression, or navigating the turbulent waters of personal growth, you are not alone. Your pain has a purpose, and through these pages, we'll explore how to transform it into a catalyst for change. Our journey together will delve into practical strategies for managing difficult emotions and fostering resilience. We'll draw on ancient wisdom and modern psychology, blending them seamlessly to provide you with tools and philosophies that can help you not just survive but thrive. You'll discover ways to reframe your challenges, cultivate a positive mindset, and harness the energy of your suffering to propel you forward. In the chapters ahead, we'll address the multifaceted nature of suffering and equip you with techniques to navigate its complexities. From mindfulness practices that anchor you in the present moment, to cognitive behavioral strategies that reshape negative thought patterns, you'll gain a comprehensive understanding of how to turn adversity into an ally. Moreover, we'll explore stories of individuals who have faced tremendous hardships and emerged stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled. These real-life examples will inspire and remind you that transformation is possible, no matter how insurmountable your suffering may seem. For those grappling with grief and loss, we'll delve into the stages of mourning and offer guidance on finding meaning amidst the sorrow. You'll learn how to honor your loved one's memory while embracing the future with hope and resilience. If you're struggling with anxiety or depression, this book will provide you with actionable steps to manage your symptoms and shift your perspective. Through cognitive behavioral techniques, stress reduction exercises, and lifestyle adjustments, you'll discover a path to mental well-being and emotional balance. And for those on a personal growth journey, seeking deeper insight into the nature of suffering, we'll explore philosophical and spiritual perspectives that illuminate the transformative power of pain. You'll gain a greater understanding of how suffering can serve as a doorway to fulfillment and wisdom, guiding you toward a life of purpose and authenticity. By the end of this book, you won't just have a toolbox filled with strategies and insights. You'll have a renewed sense of hope and empowerment. Together, we'll embark on a journey where suffering is not merely endured, but embraced, where pain becomes a stepping stone to strength, and where adversity fuels the fire of resilience. So, as you turn each page, allow yourself to be open to new perspectives and possibilities. Remember that every challenge you face is an invitation to grow, an opportunity to uncover the depths of your inner strength. Let's walk this path together, transforming suffering into a source of power and paving the way for a brighter, more resilient future. Chapter 1. Understanding the nature of suffering. Understanding suffering involves looking at its multifaceted role in human history and culture. Suffering is a universal experience that has influenced philosophical thought, religious doctrines, psychological theories, and cultural narratives across time. Each perspective provides unique insights into how people have conceptualized and dealt with pain and adversity. By exploring these diverse viewpoints, we can gain a deeper understanding of the nature of suffering and its profound impact on human existence. This chapter delves into various historical perspectives on suffering, examining how early philosophers like the Stoics perceived it as an essential part of life and personal growth. It also looks at major religious interpretations, such as Christianity's view of redemptive suffering, and Buddhism's emphasis on understanding and transcending suffering to achieve enlightenment. Contemporary psychological perspectives, including cognitive behavioral therapy and Viktor Frankl's logotherapy, are discussed to highlight how modern approaches encourage embracing suffering as a pathway to emotional resilience and personal transformation. Furthermore, the chapter explores cultural narratives and myths from different societies, illustrating how collective stories about suffering have shaped communal values and fortified bonds among individuals. Through this comprehensive examination, readers will gain insight into the pervasive and transformative role of suffering in human life. Historical perspectives on suffering. Understanding the nature of suffering. Suffering has been a central theme in human existence, permeating through history, philosophy, religion, psychology, and culture. To grasp its essence, we must examine how it has been perceived across these domains and its profound impact on shaping our lives. Early philosophers, particularly the Stoics, viewed suffering as a natural part of life, integral to personal development and inner strength. Stoicism, founded by Zeno of Citium, teaches that adversity is an inevitable aspect of existence. The Stoics believed that facing challenges with resilience could lead to greater wisdom and virtue. For instance, Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, argued that suffering provides opportunities for self-improvement and helps individuals develop a steadfast character. By accepting suffering as a given, one could transform it into a tool for growth, thereby finding a sense of purpose and direction, even in hardship. Turning to major religions, suffering often holds significant spiritual meaning and plays a crucial role in faith and enlightenment. In Christianity, suffering is frequently seen as a test of faith and an essential aspect of Christ's teachings. The concept of redemptive suffering, where pain and trials are believed to bring believers closer to God, underscores the belief that enduring hardships can lead to spiritual growth and salvation. Similarly, Buddhism views suffering, dukkha, as an intrinsic part of human life, emphasizing that understanding and embracing this reality is key to achieving enlightenment. The Four Noble Truths, foundational to Buddhist teaching, explore the nature of suffering and offer paths to transcendence through the cessation of desires and attachments. Across these religious frameworks, suffering is often seen as a catalyst for cultivating empathy and compassion towards others, reinforcing the interconnectedness of all beings. In contemporary psychological perspectives, suffering is often approached as a vital component of healing and personal transformation. Modern therapy methods, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, encourage individuals to confront their suffering directly rather than avoiding or suppressing it. This approach advocates for embracing discomfort as an opportunity for emotional growth and resilience. For example, Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, introduced logotherapy, which posits that finding meaning in suffering can empower people to overcome life's adversities. Frankl's insights highlight the potential for immense personal growth when individuals face their pain head-on, reinforcing the idea that suffering can be a gateway to discovering deeper aspects of oneself and fostering emotional intelligence. Cultural narratives and myths from various societies also provide rich insights into how communities have understood and navigated suffering. These stories often depict heroes and gods who endure great trials, symbolizing the shared human experience of overcoming strife. For instance, in Greek mythology, the tale of Prometheus, who suffers eternal punishment for gifting fire to humanity, reflects the belief that suffering is intertwined with progress and enlightenment. Similarly, indigenous cultures often share creation myths that include elements of suffering as part of the cosmic order, illustrating the acceptance of pain as a fundamental aspect of life. These collective stories serve not only to guide individuals through their personal sufferings, but also to fortify communal bonds by sharing common experiences and values. The role of suffering in personal growth. Pain often has a way of teaching us lessons that we might not otherwise learn. Through our experiences with suffering, we gain insights into empathy and compassion. For instance, when someone goes through a difficult time, they become more attuned to the struggles of others. This newfound empathy enables them to offer genuine support and understanding, creating comforting connections with those around them. Additionally, suffering brings forth our inner strength, pushing us to discover what we are truly made of. It can clarify our personal values, guiding us toward what is most important in life. Moreover, facing challenges head-on molds our character. The saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," holds significant truth. When individuals confront tough situations, they develop resilience. They learn to navigate hardships and gain confidence from having overcome them. These experiences enhance their tenacity, making them more equipped to handle future adversities. Each trial is a lesson in perseverance, reinforcing their ability to stand firm under pressure. Suffering also prompts profound self-reflection. When we are in pain, we tend to look inward, questioning our beliefs, choices, and paths. This period of introspection often leads to valuable personal insights. We start to understand ourselves better, identifying areas that need change and acknowledging aspects that bring true fulfillment. This deep reflection can inspire transformative changes in our behavior and mindset, contributing to our overall well-being. The clarity we gain fosters growth, and we emerge from these experiences with enhanced self-awareness. Furthermore, facing difficulties can encourage individuals to seek support from others. Hardships create a sense of vulnerability, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Reaching out for help fosters a sense of community and shared healing. When people come together to support one another, they weave bonds that bring comfort and strength. This network of support can provide much-needed relief and encouragement, showing that we don't have to face our burdens alone. Engaging with others during tough times builds communal ties and nurtures a collective resilience. The process of seeking support itself can be a significant step toward healing. When individuals ask for help, they often find themselves surrounded by those who have faced similar challenges. Sharing stories and experiences creates a sense of solidarity and mutual understanding. This shared journey helps alleviate the isolation that often accompanies suffering, providing emotional sustenance and hope. We have explored the multifaceted nature of suffering and its significance in human experience. By examining historical perspectives, including philosophical, religious, psychological, and cultural viewpoints, we have seen how suffering has been perceived as a catalyst for personal growth and spiritual development. These insights help to frame suffering not merely as an ordeal to endure, but as an integral part of the human condition, contributing to our evolution and fortitude. Understanding suffering through these varied lenses highlights its profound role in fostering resilience and emotional intelligence. It prompts introspection, encourages empathy, and strengthens communal bonds. Recognizing that suffering can lead to greater wisdom and compassion, We are reminded of our shared humanity and the potential for transformation that lies within each challenge. As we navigate our own experiences with pain, this awareness can guide us toward finding meaning and connection, ultimately enhancing our capacity to cope and thrive. Chapter 2: Reframing Suffering as a Catalyst for Transformation. Reframing suffering as a catalyst for transformation is a profound and enlightening concept that can reshape how individuals perceive their hardships. By viewing suffering not as an end, but as a powerful force for growth, individuals can unlock new pathways to wisdom and resilience. This chapter delves into the transformative potential of suffering, encouraging readers to see their challenges through a lens of opportunity rather than defeat. Understanding that suffering is an integral part of the human experience can help people navigate their emotional turmoil with greater fortitude and purpose. This chapter explores several key strategies for embracing and transforming suffering. It begins by examining how the language we use to describe our experiences can shape our mindset and influence our emotional states. Readers will learn about the distinction between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, highlighting the benefits of adopting the latter in facing life's adversities. The narrative also emphasizes the importance of accepting uncertainty and vulnerability as crucial elements in personal development. By integrating these concepts, individuals can foster deeper connections, adapt to change, and ultimately view their suffering as a stepping stone towards greater strength and insight. Mindset shifts for embracing challenges. The way we speak about our suffering can dramatically alter our experience of it. This reflects the incredible power of language in shaping resilience and hope, allowing us to reclaim control over our narratives. When confronting life's hardships, choosing words that emphasize strength and perseverance can make a significant difference. Instead of describing oneself as broken or defeated, choosing terms like healing or growing fosters a mindset focused on progress and recovery. By doing this, individuals can move away from feelings of victimhood and instead adopt a sense of agency. This shift not only transforms the narrative of their experiences, but also instills a sense of empowerment. Moreover, the language we use can influence our emotions and subsequently our physiological state. Positive affirmations and constructive self-talk have been shown to reduce stress levels and encourage a healthier outlook on life. For example, telling yourself, "I am capable of overcoming this," rather than "I can't handle this," builds mental fortitude and promotes emotional stability. These subtle changes in language carry substantial weight in how we deal with adversities and, ultimately, in how we grow from them. A distinction must be made between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that abilities and intelligence are static and unchangeable. This viewpoint can lead to a fear of failure and an avoidance of challenges, as setbacks are seen as threats to one's self-worth. On the contrary, a growth mindset embraces the idea that skills and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. Individuals with a growth mindset view failures not as insurmountable barriers, but as learning opportunities that contribute to personal development. Viewing challenges through the lens of a growth mindset enhances our ability to cope with difficulties. For instance, someone with a growth mindset might see a professional setback as a chance to gain new skills or insights, rather than as a definitive end to their career aspirations. This approach encourages not only coping, but thriving in the face of adversity. By fostering a sense of curiosity and openness to learning, individuals can break through personal limitations and achieve growth. Another important aspect of reframing suffering is the acceptance of life's inherent unpredictability. Embracing uncertainty invites us to adapt and find strength in discomfort. Life is full of unexpected turns, and learning to navigate these without resistance can reveal hidden strengths we never knew we had. For example, being laid off from a job may initially seem like a devastating event, but it could also be an opportunity to explore new career paths or even start a new business. This adaptability in the face of change enables us to see possibilities where others see only obstacles. Accepting vulnerability is crucial for authentic connection and growth. It requires acknowledging that suffering is a universal human experience, and not something to be ashamed of. By opening ourselves up to vulnerability, we foster deeper connections with others who may share similar challenges, providing mutual support and understanding. This communal sense of resilience can be incredibly empowering, reinforcing the idea that we are not alone in our struggles. Lastly, adopting a long-term perspective can reshape our understanding of immediate challenges. Rather than viewing pain and suffering as insurmountable walls, seeing them as part of a larger journey can promote resilience. Recognizing that the trials we face today can lead to growth tomorrow helps to shift focus from temporary discomfort to future possibilities. This perspective emphasizes the value of the journey over the destination, highlighting the importance of each step we take, regardless of how small it may seem. For example, consider the process of training for a marathon. The physical and mental strain experienced during training sessions can be grueling, yet these efforts build endurance, strength, and mental toughness. In the same way, enduring life's struggles prepares us for greater challenges ahead, ultimately contributing to our overall capacity for resilience. In sum, reframing suffering as a catalyst for transformation involves embracing several key concepts: the power of language, the benefits of a growth mindset, the acceptance of uncertainty, and the adoption of a long-term perspective. Each of these elements plays a critical role in helping individuals navigate their challenges and emerge stronger. Language shapes our experience and empowers us to rewrite our stories. A growth mindset encourages continuous learning and adaptation. Acceptance of uncertainty fosters resilience in the face of the unknown. Finally, a long-term perspective helps us to appreciate the journey, recognizing that each challenge we overcome contributes to our ongoing growth and wisdom. Harnessing pain for inner growth. In the midst of suffering, it can often seem impossible to see a way forward. Yet many have found that channeling their pain into constructive activities can transform it into a catalyst for personal growth and development. This section explores several practical methods through which individuals can convert their suffering into tools for inner strength. Transformative writing. One effective method is through transformative writing. Journaling offers a structured way to engage in self-reflection and emotional processing. By putting thoughts and feelings onto paper, individuals can gain clarity on their experiences and open pathways to healing. Research shows that writing about traumatic or distressing events can significantly reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety while enhancing emotional well-being. Journaling not only provides an outlet for venting emotions, but also allows for a re-examination of personal narratives. This process helps individuals frame their suffering from different perspectives, leading to new insights and a sense of control over their circumstances. Regular journaling can become a meditative practice where one examines recurring themes and patterns in their emotional landscape. By consistently engaging in this form of transformative writing, individuals often discover underlying issues that need addressing, which can bring about profound personal growth. Additionally, writing enables people to track their emotional progress over time, providing tangible evidence of healing and resilience. Creative expression. Another potent tool for transforming suffering is creative expression through art. Artistic endeavors allow for the non-verbal expression of complex and difficult emotions, serving as a therapeutic outlet. Engaging in visual arts, such as painting, drawing, or sculpting, can help individuals process pain in ways that words cannot capture. Art becomes a medium through which people can explore and communicate their deepest feelings, fostering emotional release and understanding. For example, cancer patients engaging in various forms of visual art reported reduced stress and anxiety levels, along with increased positive emotions. The act of creating art activates the brain's reward pathways, resulting in a pleasurable and rewarding experience. This not only alleviates immediate emotional distress, but also cultivates an ongoing means of coping with pain. The accessibility and flexibility of artistic activities make them valuable tools for anyone dealing with suffering, regardless of their skill level or previous experience. Physical activity. Engaging in physical activity is another approach to processing suffering and promoting well-being. Movement can facilitate the release of emotions trapped within the body, helping individuals feel more grounded and resilient. Physical activity, whether it's running, yoga, dancing, or simply walking, fosters a sense of empowerment and enhances mental clarity. Exercise has been shown to improve mood, reduce symptoms of depression, and promote overall mental well-being. When individuals engage in regular physical activity, they not only work through their emotional struggles, but also build physical resilience, which contributes to a greater sense of inner strength. Exercise elevates endorphin levels, often referred to as feel-good hormones, thereby improving the emotional state. Additionally, adopting a consistent exercise routine brings structure and stability to daily life, which can be particularly beneficial during times of turmoil. Acts of service. Finally, converting personal suffering into acts of service can create profound meaning and foster connection with others. Helping others who are going through similar experiences can transform personal pain into a source of empathy and support. Volunteering, community involvement, or even small acts of kindness provide opportunities to alleviate others' suffering while simultaneously alleviating one's own. Through acts of service, individuals gain a sense of purpose that transcends their personal pain. For example, those who have experienced loss or grief might find solace in supporting bereavement groups or engaging in community initiatives aimed at offering emotional support. These activities bring people together, reducing feelings of isolation and building a sense of solidarity. Moreover, witnessing the impact of their efforts reinforces an individual's sense of worth and validates their experiences of suffering by turning them into positive contributions. Overarching these methods is the understanding that suffering, although painful, holds the potential to be transformative. Transformative writing, creative expression, physical activity, and acts of service each offer unique means to navigate and transcend personal pain, cultivating resilience and inner growth. By embracing these practices, individuals can turn their suffering into a powerful catalyst for personal transformation, leading to a deeper understanding of themselves and their journey. Throughout this chapter, we explored how suffering can be redefined as a force for personal growth and wisdom. By changing the language we use to describe our challenges, adopting a growth mindset, accepting life's unpredictability, and developing a long-term perspective, we can transform our hardships into opportunities for resilience and empowerment. These mindset shifts help individuals move from feeling like victims of their circumstances to becoming active participants in their own healing and development. In embracing these concepts, readers are encouraged to see their struggles not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones toward a more profound understanding of themselves and their potential. Recognizing that every challenge faced is an integral part of their journey allows individuals to find strength and wisdom in their suffering. This shift in perspective can lead to deeper connections with others, greater emotional stability, and an appreciation for the growth that adversity brings. Through this transformation, suffering becomes a catalyst for inner strength and lasting fulfillment. Chapter 3. Strategies for Navigating Difficult Emotions. Navigating difficult emotions is a vital skill for maintaining mental well-being. These emotions can arise from various life experiences and can be challenging to manage if not addressed properly. The key to effectively handling them lies in utilizing practical strategies that foster emotional awareness and regulation. This chapter focuses on equipping readers with tools and techniques to navigate their emotions more effectively, promoting both immediate relief and long-term resilience. In this chapter, we will explore several methods for cultivating emotional awareness and managing challenging emotions. We will delve into the practice of mindfulness, which helps individuals stay present and observe their emotions without judgment. Additionally, we will discuss journaling as a means of recognizing emotional patterns and gaining insights into emotional triggers. Body scan meditation will also be introduced, allowing readers to connect with their physical sensations and promote relaxation. By integrating these practices, individuals can develop a comprehensive approach to understanding and regulating their emotions. Mindfulness and emotional awareness. Understanding and managing difficult emotions is a multifaceted process that begins with fostering emotional awareness. One of the most effective strategies for achieving this awareness is through mindfulness. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment without judgment. This practice allows individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings as they arise, rather than becoming overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness helps us experience emotions more directly and openly. By bringing our attention to the present, we reduce the tendency to ruminate on past events or worry about the future, both of which can exacerbate stress and anxiety. Research has demonstrated the effectiveness of mindfulness in improving mental health and emotional regulation. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe our emotions without labeling them as good or bad. This non-judgmental stance fosters a sense of acceptance and self-compassion, creating a foundation for more effective emotional management. Another crucial aspect of managing difficult emotions is recognizing recurring emotional patterns. These patterns often stem from deep-rooted beliefs and past experiences. By identifying these patterns, we can better predict and prepare for emotional triggers, enabling us to respond rather than react impulsively. For example, if you notice that certain social situations consistently make you anxious, understanding this pattern allows you to take proactive steps to manage your anxiety beforehand. To effectively recognize emotional patterns, consider journaling as part of your daily routine. Journaling encourages reflection and helps clarify both external events and internal emotional responses. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides an opportunity for cathartic release, helping you process complex emotions and gain insights into what might be driving them. Through journaling, you might discover that certain emotions are linked to specific situations or thoughts, providing valuable information for managing those emotions in the future. As you journal regularly, patterns will become more apparent, offering opportunities for intentional emotional intervention. While journaling offers significant benefits, it is also important to engage in practices that connect you with your body. Body scan meditation is one such practice. This technique involves paying close attention to different parts of your body in a gradual sequence, usually starting from your feet and moving up to your head. Practicing body scan meditation can help you become more aware of physical sensations associated with emotions, enhancing overall self-awareness and promoting relaxation. To practice body scan meditation, set aside about 15 minutes each day. Start by finding a quiet place where you can sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths to center yourself. Begin by focusing your attention on your feet, noticing any sensations or discomfort. Gradually move your attention up through your body, your legs, stomach, arms, hands, neck, and finally, your head. As you scan each area, simply observe any sensations without trying to change or judge them. This practice not only helps you become more attuned to your body's responses to emotions, but also serves as a powerful stress relief tool. Over time, regular practice of body scan meditation can significantly increase your mindfulness and help you cope better with emotional distress. Combining mindfulness with journaling and body scan meditation creates a comprehensive approach to enhancing emotional awareness. These practices work synergistically, each contributing unique benefits that collectively foster a deeper understanding and better management of difficult emotions. Mindfulness lays the foundation by promoting present moment awareness, while recognizing emotional patterns through journaling provides insight and clarity. Body scan meditation deepens this awareness by reconnecting you with your physical sensations, completing the cycle of holistic emotional awareness. Techniques for emotional regulation. Navigating difficult emotions can be incredibly challenging, but equipping oneself with practical strategies to manage and regulate these emotions is crucial. When distressing situations arise, having a toolkit of effective techniques can help maintain emotional balance and prevent overwhelming responses. In this section, we will explore several actionable methods to regulate emotions during times of distress, including deep breathing exercises, grounding techniques, cognitive reframing, and identifying supportive relationships. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing exercises are an essential tool for regulating emotions because they activate the body's relaxation response. This physiological process calms the nervous system and alleviates anxiety, making it a powerful technique for managing stress. One effective method is called box breathing. To practice box breathing, follow these simple steps. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Hold your breath again for a count of 4. Repeating this cycle several times allows the body to shift from a state of high alert to a more relaxed mode, reducing heart rate and promoting mental clarity. This technique can be particularly useful in moments of acute stress or panic, providing immediate relief and enabling better emotional regulation. Grounding techniques. Grounding techniques are another valuable tool for managing difficult emotions, especially when experiencing overwhelming feelings that can lead to panic or disassociation. One widely recognized grounding method is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. This exercise helps anchor oneself by focusing on the present moment and utilizing the 5 senses. To perform the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, follow these prompts. Identify 5 things you can see. Acknowledge 4 things you can touch. Notice 3 things you can hear. Detect 2 things you can smell. Taste 1 thing if possible. By systematically engaging each sense, this technique helps redirect attention away from distressing thoughts and towards the immediate environment, thereby reducing feelings of panic. This exercise is highly adaptable and can be performed anywhere, making it a practical choice for handling sudden emotional upheavals. Cognitive reframing. Cognitive reframing is a powerful mental strategy that encourages viewing challenging emotional experiences from a more constructive perspective. By shifting negative thought patterns, individuals can alter their emotional responses and foster a more positive outlook. This technique involves questioning irrational or harmful thoughts and replacing them with more balanced, realistic ones. For instance, when faced with a distressing situation, ask yourself, has there been a time when this thought was not real or true? Is there any evidence to support this thought? Will this matter in a day, week, month, or year? These questions help challenge the validity of negative thoughts and promote a more rational interpretation of events. Cognitive reframing not only aids in reducing emotional distress, but also enhances problem-solving abilities and resilience. Identifying supportive relationships. Supportive relationships play a significant role in emotional regulation by fostering a sense of community and belonging. During times of distress, leaning on trusted friends, family members, or support groups can provide comfort and reassurance. Effective communication is key to strengthening these bonds and ensuring mutual support. Here are some guidelines for building and maintaining supportive relationships. Communicate openly. Share your feelings and thoughts honestly while encouraging others to do the same. Open communication fosters trust and understanding. Offer empathy and validation. Acknowledge the emotions of others without judgment. Validating someone's feelings can strengthen connections and create a safe space for emotional expression. Set healthy boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries helps maintain respectful and supportive interactions. Respecting each other's limits is vital for sustaining healthy relationships. In addition to personal connections, professional support can be invaluable. Therapists and counselors can offer structured guidance and introduce specific strategies for managing intense emotions, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, or dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. Professionals are equipped to address deeper issues, including trauma-related triggers, and can help individuals develop long-term coping mechanisms. Integration of techniques. Integrating these techniques into daily life can significantly enhance one's ability to navigate difficult emotions. For example, starting the day with a few minutes of deep breathing can set a peaceful tone, while regularly practicing grounding techniques can keep stress at bay. Cognitive reframing can be incorporated into routine self-reflection, helping to maintain a positive mindset amidst challenges. Finally, nurturing supportive relationships provides a reliable network to lean on during tough times. It's important to remember that developing emotional regulation skills takes time and practice. Consistency and patience are key to mastering these techniques. Individuals should celebrate small victories and remain compassionate towards themselves throughout the learning process. As these strategies become second nature, managing difficult emotions will gradually become more intuitive and less daunting. We explored practical strategies to manage and navigate difficult emotions effectively. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, grounding methods, and cognitive reframing were highlighted as essential tools for maintaining emotional balance during challenging situations. The importance of recognizing and addressing recurring emotional patterns through mindfulness and journaling was also discussed. Additionally, we emphasized the role of supportive relationships in providing comfort and reassurance during times of distress. By consistently practicing these techniques, individuals can develop a more profound understanding of their emotional responses and cultivate better coping mechanisms. Integrating methods like body scan meditation and building strong support networks fosters a holistic approach to emotional regulation. This chapter encourages you to apply these strategies regularly, building resilience and enhancing your overall emotional well-being. With time and practice, navigating difficult emotions will become a more intuitive and manageable process. Chapter 4. Building resilience through adversity. Building resilience is essential for navigating life's many adversities. Resilience allows individuals to bounce back from difficult situations with strength and grace, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. In times of loss, grief, or unexpected change, developing this attribute can provide the stability and inner fortitude needed to endure and emerge stronger. Through understanding and cultivating the key components of resilience, individuals can better manage their emotions, maintain a positive outlook, and adapt to new circumstances. In this chapter, we delve into the multifaceted nature of resilience by examining its core elements: emotional regulation, optimism, and adaptability. Each component is explored in detail, demonstrating how they collectively enable individuals to respond effectively to adversity. The chapter also highlights practical techniques and strategies for strengthening these aspects of resilience, such as mindfulness practices, building support networks, and setting achievable goals. By recognizing personal strengths and intentionally practicing resilience-enhancing behaviors, readers will be equipped to handle life's challenges with greater ease, ultimately fostering personal growth and transformation through adversity. Understanding the facets of resilience. Resilience is a multifaceted attribute that enables individuals to navigate life's challenges effectively. At its core, resilience comprises several key components, including emotional regulation, optimism, and adaptability. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in how we respond to adversity and can be developed with practice and intention. Emotional regulation involves the ability to manage and respond to our emotions in a healthy way. When faced with stress, loss, or unexpected changes, maintaining composure is essential for making rational decisions and finding effective solutions. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, which encourages present moment awareness without judgment, can aid in cultivating better emotional control. This allows individuals to approach challenges calmly and thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively. Optimism refers to the tendency to focus on the positive aspects of situations and believe in favorable outcomes. It does not mean ignoring reality, but rather adopting a hopeful outlook that fosters perseverance. For example, an optimistic person might view a job loss as an opportunity to explore new career paths rather than a devastating setback. This mindset helps maintain motivation and drive, even when circumstances are tough. Adaptability is the capacity to adjust to new conditions and embrace change. Life is inherently unpredictable, and those who are flexible in their thinking can more readily shift strategies and expectations as needed. Adaptable individuals are open to learning from their experiences and exploring alternative approaches, making them more resilient in the face of ongoing challenges. Recognizing that resilience goes beyond merely bouncing back from difficulties is crucial. True resilience involves growth and transformation. When individuals encounter setbacks, they have the potential to emerge stronger and wiser. This concept is akin to the idea of post-traumatic growth, where enduring significant stress leads to profound personal development. Adversity provides a unique opportunity to reassess priorities, discover inner strengths, and redefine goals. Furthermore, identifying personal strengths and qualities is vital for enhancing resilience during tough times. Each individual possesses unique traits and skills that can be leveraged when facing adversity. Some may have a natural inclination for problem solving, while others excel in maintaining social connections. By recognizing and utilizing these inherent strengths, individuals can bolster their ability to withstand and overcome difficulties. Emphasizing that resilience can be cultivated and strengthened with intentional practice is important. Resilience is not an innate trait. It is a set of behaviors, thoughts, and actions that anyone can develop. One effective method for building resilience is establishing a support network. Surrounding oneself with positive, supportive individuals provides emotional sustenance and practical assistance. Friends, family members, mentors, and support groups can offer advice, share experiences, and provide encouragement during challenging times. To cultivate resilience through intentional practice, one should actively seek out opportunities for growth. Engaging in activities that push personal boundaries, such as taking on new responsibilities at work or trying unfamiliar hobbies, can build confidence and adaptability. These experiences teach valuable lessons and prepare individuals to handle future adversities with greater ease. Developing resilience also involves practicing self-care. Adequate rest, proper nutrition, and regular physical activity are foundational elements that support overall well-being. By prioritizing self-care, individuals ensure they have the physical and mental energy needed to face challenges head-on. Mindfulness practices, such as yoga or deep breathing exercises, enhance emotional regulation and help maintain a centered, balanced state of mind. Another strategy for strengthening resilience is setting realistic, achievable goals. Small, incremental steps towards a larger objective can create a sense of accomplishment and forward momentum. Celebrating these small victories reinforces a positive outlook and motivates continued effort, even in the face of obstacles. Lastly, maintaining a growth mindset is fundamental to resilience. Embracing the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and persistence fosters continuous improvement. This perspective transforms failures into learning experiences and encourages embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. By viewing setbacks as temporary and surmountable, individuals reinforce their determination and resilience. Understanding resilience's role in enduring life's challenges is essential for anyone seeking to navigate adversity effectively. Emotional regulation, optimism, and adaptability form the bedrock of resilience. Acknowledging that resilience encompasses growth and transformation, recognizing personal strengths, and emphasizing its cultivation through intentional practice can empower individuals to emerge from difficult experiences with renewed strength and wisdom. Support systems play a pivotal role in this journey as well. Building and maintaining relationships that provide emotional and practical support are crucial for resilience. Engaging with supportive friends, family, mentors, or support groups fosters a sense of belonging and connection, reminding individuals they are not alone. Sharing experiences within these networks offers valuable insights and collective wisdom, further strengthening one's resilience. Cultivating a strong support system involves investing time and effort into nurturing these relationships, ensuring they remain a reliable source of support during challenging times. Daily practices to enhance resilience. Establishing a routine. Consistency as a foundation for resilience. In the journey toward building resilience, establishing a routine is one of the most practical strategies. Consistency in daily habits provides a stable foundation, which is essential when facing life's unpredictable challenges. A well-structured routine helps create a sense of normalcy, even during times of turmoil, allowing individuals to navigate through adversity with greater ease and composure. Routines are powerful because they offer predictability. When life becomes chaotic, having a set structure can be immensely comforting. Knowing what to expect at different points of the day reduces anxiety and offers a mental respite from the uncertainty that often accompanies difficult times. For instance, simple routines like waking up and going to bed at the same time every day, eating meals at regular intervals, and scheduling time for exercise or hobbies can significantly enhance emotional stability and well-being. The role of structure in fostering emotional stability cannot be understated. When daily activities are organized, it minimizes the cognitive load required to make decisions, freeing up mental space that can be used to handle stress and cope with challenges. Regular routines help individuals maintain focus and productivity, preventing feelings of overwhelm that commonly arise during adverse periods. For example, starting the day with a morning routine that includes mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, can set a positive tone and prepare the mind to handle the day's demands. However, while consistency is beneficial, it is equally important to allow for adaptability within routines. Life is inherently unpredictable, and rigid adherence to a schedule may lead to additional stress rather than alleviating it. Encouraging flexibility within routines enables individuals to adjust to unexpected changes without feeling destabilized. This adaptive mindset supports growth and resilience by teaching individuals to balance structure with the need to adapt to evolving circumstances. Adaptability can be incorporated into routines by building in buffer times for self-care and relaxation. For instance, rather than scheduling every minute of the day, leaving open slots for impromptu rest or leisure activities can provide the necessary flexibility to deal with unforeseen events. Moreover, periodically reviewing and adjusting routines to reflect changing priorities and circumstances ensures that they remain supportive rather than restrictive. To further illustrate the importance of routines in cultivating resilience, consider the daily lives of those coping with loss or grief. Establishing a consistent routine can provide grieving individuals with a sense of purpose and direction during a time when their world feels uncertain and overwhelming. Engaging in regular activities, such as participating in support groups, attending therapy sessions, or dedicating time to personal interests, can help individuals process their emotions and gradually rebuild their lives. For individuals experiencing anxiety or depression, routines can serve as a vital tool for managing symptoms. Routine physical activity, such as a daily walk or yoga session, has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. Setting aside time for mindfulness exercises, such as deep breathing or meditation, can also enhance emotional regulation and promote a sense of calm. By incorporating these practices into their daily schedules, individuals can create a supportive framework that fosters resilience. Encouraging a mindset shift from fixed to growth-oriented thinking is another key aspect of resilience that can be nurtured through routines. When individuals view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles, they are more likely to adapt and thrive. Routines that include goal setting and reflection practices can reinforce this growth-oriented mindset. For instance, ending each day by noting accomplishments and areas for improvement can help individuals recognize their progress and build confidence in their ability to overcome future challenges. Reflecting on personal values and how they guide one's actions can also enhance resilience. Establishing routines that align with core values provides motivation and a sense of purpose during difficult times. For example, if community service is an important value, incorporating volunteer work into a weekly routine can offer a meaningful way to connect with others and contribute positively, fostering a sense of fulfillment and resilience. In conclusion, establishing a routine is a foundational strategy for building resilience. The consistency provided by routines creates a sense of normalcy, reducing anxiety and fostering emotional stability during unpredictable times. However, the true power of routines lies in their flexibility, allowing individuals to adapt to changing circumstances and continue growing through adversity. By incorporating practices that promote a growth-oriented mindset and align with personal values, individuals can cultivate resilience and navigate life's challenges with strength and grace. We have explored the key elements of resilience: emotional regulation, optimism, and adaptability. These attributes help individuals navigate life's adversities with strength and grace. By managing our emotions, maintaining a hopeful outlook, and adjusting to new conditions, we can better handle stress and overcome challenges. Additionally, understanding that resilience involves growth and transformation allows us to emerge stronger and wiser from setbacks. Recognizing personal strengths and cultivating resilience through intentional practice are essential in this journey. Establishing a support network and engaging in activities that push personal boundaries can bolster our ability to face difficulties. Practicing self-care, setting realistic goals, and maintaining a growth mindset further enhance our resilience. By integrating these strategies into our lives, we can develop the inner fortitude needed to endure adversity and thrive. Chapter 5. Finding Meaning in Suffering. Finding meaning in suffering is a quest many undertake during life's most challenging moments. By examining profound existential questions about identity, purpose, and the nature of human experience, individuals can uncover deeper insights into their pain. These reflections not only offer comfort, but also foster a sense of connection with others who share similar struggles. Recognizing that suffering is a universal experience can be a source of solace, reminding us that we are never truly alone in our hardships. This chapter will delve into various approaches that help transform suffering into a catalyst for personal growth. It will explore tools like self-inquiry and journaling, which promote introspection and emotional processing, as well as philosophical perspectives that provide new ways to interpret adversity. Additionally, the chapter will discuss how spiritual practices and communal support can offer guidance and enhance feelings of belonging. By embracing these methods, readers can learn to view their suffering through a lens of resilience and purpose, ultimately discovering greater meaning in their lives. Exploring existential questions. Engage with profound questions about life, identity, and purpose to unearth meaning from suffering. Reflecting on life's fundamental aspects and suffering fosters a sense of belonging by understanding suffering as a universal experience. When we take the time to ponder why we suffer, we start to see that we are not alone. This realization can be profoundly comforting. It connects us to others who have walked similar paths, reminding us that our experiences, no matter how painful, are part of being human. Self-inquiry and journaling are powerful tools that can help us navigate through these profound questions. Self-inquiry involves asking ourselves deep, meaningful questions about our experiences, values, and beliefs. For example, you might ask yourself, what does my suffering teach me about my strengths? Or, how can my pain lead to personal growth? Such questions encourage introspection and self-awareness, allowing us to process our emotions more effectively. Journaling serves as a therapeutic outlet to process complex emotions, providing a safe space to express thoughts and feelings that might otherwise remain bottled up. Insights from various philosophies offer diverse perspectives and comfort, helping to interpret adversity in personal ways. Philosophical teachings from existentialism, for instance, emphasize the role of suffering in developing authenticity and deeper meaning in life. Existentialist thinkers like Soren Kierkegaard argue that suffering is an inescapable part of the human condition, and that confronting it directly can lead to a more authentic existence. By embracing this viewpoint, we can reframe our challenges not merely as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Spiritual beliefs and practices provide additional guidance and comfort during times of suffering, enhancing feelings of connection through community support. Many spiritual traditions teach that suffering has a purpose and can lead to greater wisdom and compassion. Engaging in communal spiritual practices, such as prayer, meditation, or attending religious services, can foster a sense of belonging and provide emotional support. These practices remind us that we are part of a larger whole and that our struggles are shared by others within our community. One practical way to engage in self-inquiry is through the practice of reflective journaling. Set aside time each day to write about your experiences, emotions, and thoughts. Consider questions such as, "What am I learning from this experience?" Or, "How can this challenge contribute to my personal growth?" This practice not only enhances emotional intelligence, but also cultivates a habit of reflection that can bolster resilience over time. Research has shown that journaling can improve mental health by reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression, making it a valuable tool for anyone dealing with significant life challenges. In addition to self-inquiry and journaling, exploring philosophical texts can offer new perspectives on suffering. Reading works by philosophers who have grappled with the concept of suffering can be enlightening. For instance, Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning explores how finding purpose amid suffering can lead to profound personal transformation. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, discusses how individuals can endure unimaginable hardships by discovering a deeper sense of meaning in their lives. This insight can be particularly beneficial for those facing intense emotional or physical challenges. Spirituality also plays a crucial role in finding meaning in suffering. Many people find solace in spiritual practices that connect them to something greater than themselves. Whether through prayer, meditation, or participation in religious communities, spirituality can offer a sense of peace and purpose. For example, individuals who regularly attend religious services often report higher levels of well-being and life satisfaction. The communal aspect of these practices provides a support network, while the spiritual teachings offer a framework for interpreting and coping with suffering. Reflecting on personal values and beliefs further helps clarify one's purpose amidst adversity. When we face significant challenges, it's essential to revisit our core values and beliefs. What do we stand for? What gives our life meaning? By aligning our actions with our values, we can navigate through suffering with a clearer sense of direction and purpose. This alignment not only helps in coping with present difficulties, but also lays the groundwork for a more fulfilling and meaningful life in the long run. Understanding suffering as a universal experience is another critical element in this journey. By acknowledging that everyone encounters hardships, we can develop a greater sense of empathy and compassion for ourselves and others. This perspective helps us see our struggles as part of the broader human experience, reducing feelings of isolation and fostering a sense of belonging. When we share our stories of suffering with others, we create connections that can be healing and empowering. Another valuable approach is to draw insights from various spiritual beliefs and practices. Different traditions offer unique perspectives on suffering and meaning. For instance, Buddhism teaches that suffering is an inherent part of life, and that mindfulness and compassion can transform our relationship with pain. Christianity often views suffering as a test of faith that can lead to spiritual growth and deeper connection with God. Exploring these diverse viewpoints can provide comfort and help us find personal significance in our own experiences. Transformative power of narrative therapy. Narrative therapy offers a transformative approach for individuals coping with suffering, facilitating the reframe of these experiences as significant parts of their life stories. Central to this form of therapy is the concept of separating individuals from their problems. By externalizing issues, narrative therapy provides a fresh perspective that empowers people to view their challenges not as inherent flaws, but as external obstacles they can navigate and overcome. This empowerment stems from recognizing one's own agency in crafting their life story. When people rewrite their personal narratives, they highlight moments of strength and resilience, rather than focusing solely on victimhood and suffering. This shift encourages self-efficacy and growth. For instance, instead of viewing themselves as perpetual victims of circumstance, individuals see themselves as resilient survivors, capable of thriving despite adversity. Sharing one's narrative further enhances this process, fostering connection and validation. When people open up about their struggles and how they've navigated them, they often inspire others facing similar situations. Hearing someone else's story can provide comfort and hope, showing that it is possible to emerge stronger from difficult times. Moreover, this act of sharing solidifies one's sense of belonging and reduces feelings of isolation, making the burden of suffering easier to bear. Several techniques within narrative therapy assist in crafting and revising one's narrative. Guided exercises are a practical tool here. Therapists may guide clients through questions that help them reflect on their life stories, identify pivotal moments of change, and recognize patterns of resilience. These exercises bring clarity, helping individuals see the bigger picture of their lives and the lessons learned from their suffering. Artistic expression is another powerful technique. Through art, individuals can visualize their experiences and externalize emotions that may be difficult to articulate with words. Drawing, painting, or sculpting can all serve as mediums for expressing complex feelings related to suffering. Art can symbolize personal growth and transformation, turning painful experiences into meaningful pieces of one's life mosaic. Creative writing also plays a crucial role in narrative therapy. Writing prompts that encourage individuals to recount significant life events and reinterpret them can lead to profound insights and healing. By putting their experiences into words, people examine their thoughts and feelings more deeply, often finding new meanings and perspectives that were previously hidden. Guided exercises, art, and creative writing help integrate new insights and progress into one's narrative. These activities allow individuals to continuously revise their stories as they grow and learn from their experiences. This dynamic process ensures that their narrative evolves with them, reflecting their ongoing journey of personal development and resilience. A vital aspect of narrative therapy is the focus on unique outcomes. Everyone has moments when they responded to challenges in unexpected ways that don't fit the dominant narrative of victimhood. Therapists help clients identify and amplify these instances to facilitate positive change. For example, if someone tended to see themselves as incapable during periods of suffering, yet found moments where they showed surprising strength or resourcefulness, highlighting these moments helps alter their overall self-perception. Another key principle is deconstructing dominant narratives. Often, societal or cultural narratives impose limiting beliefs on individuals. Narrative therapy invites people to challenge these narratives and create alternative stories that better align with their values and aspirations. This practice encourages clients to reclaim their agency, fostering a deeper sense of control over their life's direction. Externalizing conversations, a technique within narrative therapy, further supports this empowerment. By viewing the problem as separate from their identity, individuals gain clarity and perspective, allowing them to address the issue more objectively. A common exercise might involve naming the problem, like calling depression the fog. This distancing makes it easier to strategize solutions and diminish the problem's power over the individual's life. To illustrate, consider a person struggling with anxiety. By conceptualizing anxiety as an entity outside themselves, perhaps envisioning it as a persistent rain cloud, they can begin to understand its impact without internalizing it as a core aspect of their personality. This externalization allows them to develop strategies to weather the storm and maintain their well-being despite anxiety's presence. Documenting and reflecting on one's story is fundamental in narrative therapy. Journaling, for example, becomes a tool for tracking progress and deepening self-awareness. Individuals document their thoughts and emotions, providing a tangible record of their journey and growth over time. Reflecting on these entries can reveal patterns, highlight milestones, and reinforce the narrative of resilience and strength. Additionally, engaging with metaphors and traditional stories can enrich the therapeutic process. Using familiar tales or symbolic language helps individuals connect their experiences to broader human themes, making their suffering feel less isolating and more universally understood. For instance, drawing parallels between one's journey and the growth of a tree, with roots representing foundational strengths and branches symbolizing future possibilities, can offer comforting and insightful perspectives. Lessons learned. We have delved into how individuals can find deeper meaning and purpose during times of suffering, transforming these experiences into opportunities for personal growth. By engaging in self-inquiry and journaling, individuals can reflect on life's fundamental aspects and their own values and beliefs. This reflection process encourages a sense of belonging, empathy, and connection with others who have faced similar challenges. We also explored how philosophical insights and spiritual practices offer diverse perspectives that help make sense of adversity and provide comfort. Additionally, the chapter highlighted practical tools such as reflective journaling, exploring philosophical texts, and participating in spiritual practices to navigate through difficult emotions. These methods not only foster emotional intelligence and resilience, but also help integrate new insights and progress into one's life narrative. By understanding suffering as a universal experience, individuals can develop compassion for themselves and others, ultimately finding hope and strength in shared human experiences. Through these approaches, suffering becomes a catalyst for personal transformation and a more fulfilling life. Chapter 6. Integrating Ancient Wisdom with Modern Psychology. Integrating ancient wisdom with modern psychology offers profound insights for managing suffering and building resilience. Ancient philosophies such as Stoicism, Buddhism, existentialism, and Taoism provide timeless approaches to understanding human pain and adversity. By weaving these teachings with contemporary psychological strategies, a holistic framework emerges that empowers individuals to navigate emotional challenges effectively. This integration not only enriches our comprehension of suffering, but also equips us with practical tools to transform our responses to life's inevitable hardships. The chapter delves into how each philosophical approach contributes unique perspectives on coping with suffering. It examines the Stoic principles of accepting what cannot be controlled and focusing on internal responses, alongside Buddhist practices of mindfulness and compassion. Existentialism's emphasis on finding meaning in suffering is explored through Viktor Frankl's experiences, while Taoism's focus on harmony and adaptability offers additional strategies for balancing joy and sorrow. The chapter then transitions to modern psychological theories, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, resilience theory, and mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR. Each method is discussed in terms of how it complements ancient wisdom, providing readers with a comprehensive, integrated approach to overcoming adversity and fostering personal growth. Philosophical perspectives on suffering. Ancient philosophies provide profound insights that can help modern individuals better understand and cope with suffering. By integrating these age-old teachings with contemporary psychological perspectives, we can find effective ways to reframe pain positively. This section explores how Stoicism, Buddhism, existentialism, and Taoism offer valuable wisdom for managing suffering. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of accepting what we cannot control and focusing on our responses to adversity. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised that we should perceive obstacles as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Stoics believe that external events are beyond our control, but our reactions to them are within our power. This notion helps us detach from the uncontrollable aspects of life and instead concentrate on cultivating virtues such as patience, courage, and wisdom. For instance, if faced with a job loss, the Stoic approach encourages viewing this setback as a chance to develop resilience and explore new career paths rather than succumbing to despair. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, suggests embracing everything that happens, even if it is painful. This aligns with Seneca's assertion that fate leads the willing soul, but drags along the unwilling one. By accepting our circumstances with equanimity, we develop mental strength and poise. Moreover, the dichotomy of control, a core tenet of Stoicism, teaches us to distinguish between what we can change and what we cannot. This practical wisdom can be applied to modern challenges, helping individuals focus their energy on constructive actions rather than futile worries about uncontrollable factors. Buddhism offers another perspective on handling suffering through its Four Noble Truths, which outline the nature of dukkha, suffering, and the path to liberation. The first noble truth acknowledges that suffering is an inherent part of life, encompassing birth, aging, illness, and death. The second noble truth identifies craving and attachment as the root causes of suffering. The third noble truth asserts that it is possible to overcome suffering by relinquishing these attachments. Finally, the fourth noble truth provides the Eightfold Path, a guide to ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom, leading to the cessation of suffering. Mindful acceptance, a core Buddhist practice, involves observing one's thoughts and emotions without judgment. This non-reactive awareness allows individuals to experience their suffering fully without being overwhelmed by it. By cultivating compassion for oneself and others, people can transform their relationship with pain, viewing it as a shared human experience rather than a personal failing. Meditation practices, such as mindfulness and loving-kindness meditation, support this process by fostering an attitude of gentle acceptance and empathy towards oneself and others. Existentialism adds another layer to understanding suffering by encouraging individuals to embrace it as a fundamental aspect of human existence. Existentialist thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Viktor Frankl argue that facing and accepting suffering can lead to profound personal insights and a deeper sense of meaning. According to existentialism, suffering is not something to be avoided at all costs, but rather an opportunity to confront the limitations and possibilities of human life. Viktor Frankl, in his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, illustrates how finding purpose in suffering can lead to personal transformation. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, observed that those who could identify a reason to endure their suffering were more likely to survive and maintain their dignity. This insight underscores the existentialist belief that meaning is not given, but created through our choices and attitudes toward life's challenges. By embracing suffering as a pathway to self-discovery and authenticity, individuals can find value in their adversities and emerge stronger and more resilient. Chinese philosophies, particularly Taoism, offer a unique perspective on balancing joy and sorrow. Taoism emphasizes living in harmony with the natural flow of life, known as the Tao. This philosophy advocates for acceptance of both positive and negative experiences, recognizing that they are integral to the human condition. Laozi, the founder of Taoism, taught that just as night follows day, suffering and joy are interconnected and cyclical. Taoist principles encourage individuals to remain flexible and adaptable, much like water that flows around obstacles, rather than confronting them head-on. This approach fosters a sense of inner peace and contentment, even amidst difficult circumstances. Additionally, Taoism highlights the importance of community and collective support in processing suffering. In traditional Chinese culture, communal rituals and social bonds play a crucial role in helping individuals navigate their grief and pain. In contemporary society, these ancient teachings can be integrated into modern psychological practices to enhance emotional resilience. For example, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, shares similarities with Stoic techniques by focusing on changing negative thought patterns. Acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, echoes Buddhist principles by promoting acceptance of thoughts and feelings while committing to valued actions. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, incorporates Buddhist mindfulness practices to improve emotional regulation and reduce stress. Psychological theories of coping. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most effective tools in modern psychology for handling suffering and adversity. At its core, CBT helps individuals identify and modify negative thought patterns that can exacerbate emotional distress. This approach is rooted in the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are interconnected. By changing how we think about a situation, we can alter our emotional responses and behaviors. For instance, a person experiencing grief might find themselves trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts like, "I will never be happy again." Through CBT, they can learn to challenge these thoughts and replace them with more constructive ones, such as, "This is incredibly painful, but I have the strength to get through it." This shift not only alleviates emotional pain, but also empowers individuals to take positive action in their lives. Acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, offers another compelling strategy for dealing with suffering. Unlike CBT, which focuses on changing thought patterns, ACT emphasizes accepting thoughts and feelings without trying to alter them. The goal here is psychological flexibility, being able to stay present and engaged in life even when confronted with difficult emotions. ACT encourages individuals to commit to actions that align with their values, despite the presence of suffering. For example, someone dealing with depression may feel overwhelmed by their emotions and avoid social interactions. Through ACT, they learn to acknowledge these feelings without letting them dictate their actions. Instead, they might commit to spending time with loved ones or engaging in activities they care about, fostering a sense of purpose and connection that can help mitigate depressive symptoms. Resilience theory delves into the factors that enable individuals to bounce back from adversity. It highlights protective elements like social support, personal strengths, and adaptive coping skills. Resilience isn't just an inherent trait, it's a skill that can be developed over time. According to this theory, having strong social connections and a robust support system is crucial. Friends, family, and community can offer emotional support, practical help, and a sense of belonging, all of which are vital during tough times. Personal strengths, such as optimism, perseverance, and problem-solving abilities, also play a significant role. These qualities help individuals navigate challenges more effectively and maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of hardship. Research has shown that resilience can buffer against mental health issues and promote overall well-being, making it a critical area of focus for those looking to build a more resilient mindset. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, integrates mindfulness practices to enhance coping with stress and adversity. Developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn, MBSR combines mindfulness meditation with yoga and body awareness to cultivate greater self-compassion and emotional regulation. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. Studies have shown that MBSR can increase hippocampal volume, which is associated with better working memory and executive function. This can lead to improved emotional regulation and a reduction in anxiety and depression. For example, a person practicing MBSR might notice their feelings of anger or sadness arising without getting caught up in them. This awareness creates space for more thoughtful responses rather than reactive ones, fostering a sense of calm and balance even in stressful situations. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, offers practical guidelines for identifying and changing negative thought patterns. Firstly, individuals are encouraged to become aware of their automatic thoughts, those spontaneous, often irrational thoughts that can influence emotions and behavior. Once these thoughts are identified, the next step is to evaluate their accuracy. Are these thoughts based on facts or assumptions? This questioning helps to challenge and reframe negative thoughts. Lastly, individuals practice replacing negative thoughts with more balanced, realistic ones. Over time, this process can significantly reduce emotional distress and improve coping mechanisms. Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, ACT, provides guidelines to foster psychological flexibility. The first step is to practice acceptance, which involves acknowledging and embracing thoughts and feelings without resistance or judgment. It's about seeing emotions as transient experiences rather than defining aspects of oneself. Next is cognitive diffusion, a technique to separate oneself from one's thoughts, viewing them as passing events rather than absolute truths. Finally, individuals are guided to identify their core values and commit to value-driven actions. This means making choices that align with what truly matters to them, even when faced with discomfort or adversity. While resilience theory doesn't require explicit guidelines, understanding its components can guide individuals toward building resilience. Emphasizing the importance of social support, individuals are encouraged to strengthen their relationships and seek out communities where they feel valued and understood. Developing personal strengths like optimism and problem-solving skills can also be nurtured through various techniques, including cognitive behavioral strategies and skill-building exercises. Additionally, fostering a growth mindset, viewing challenges as opportunities for development rather than insurmountable obstacles, can further enhance resilience. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, offers clear guidelines for incorporating mindfulness into daily life. Begin with brief sessions of mindfulness meditation, focusing on the breath and bringing attention back whenever the mind wanders. Gradually extend the duration of these sessions as comfort with the practice grows. Incorporate mindful movements, such as yoga or walking, to connect with the body and ground oneself in the present moment. Practice mindfulness in everyday activities, like eating or washing dishes, by fully engaging in the sensory experience without distraction. Through consistent practice, mindfulness can become a natural way of approaching life's difficulties, promoting emotional balance and resilience. We explored how ancient philosophies and modern psychological theories can be combined to offer strategies for handling suffering and developing resilience. By examining Stoicism, Buddhism, existentialism, and Taoism, we discovered age-old wisdom that teaches us to accept what we cannot control, embrace pain as a part of life, and find meaning in our adversities. These philosophies highlight the importance of mental strength, compassion, purpose, and harmony with life's natural flow. We also delved into contemporary psychological approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, resilience theory, and mindfulness-based stress reduction. These methods adopt principles from ancient teachings and adapt them to modern contexts, helping individuals reframe negative thoughts, accept their emotions, build supportive connections, and practice mindfulness. Together, these insights provide a comprehensive toolkit for managing suffering and fostering emotional resilience, promoting a balanced and fulfilling life despite challenges. Chapter 7. Cultivating Inner Peace Amidst Pain. Cultivating inner peace amidst pain involves understanding and harnessing techniques that allow individuals to navigate their emotional turmoils with ease. Embracing practices like meditation, relaxation exercises, and mindfulness can create a sanctuary of calm within us, even during the most challenging times. This chapter delves into various methods and approaches that empower individuals to maintain tranquility despite life's inevitable hardships. We will explore specific meditation and relaxation techniques aimed at fostering inner peace. The chapter covers how mindfulness meditation helps in acknowledging and accepting emotions without judgment. Additionally, it investigates deep breathing exercises that alleviate tension and stress, alongside guided visualization that offers mental escape and comfort. Progressive muscle relaxation techniques are also discussed as practical tools for easing physical strain. By integrating these approaches into daily routines, readers can cultivate a consistent sense of calm and resilience amidst their suffering. Meditation and relaxation techniques. Meditation and relaxation practices are powerful tools that help quiet the mind, reduce stress, and cultivate inner peace during challenging times. These practices offer individuals coping with loss, grief, anxiety, or depression a pathway to finding tranquility amidst their suffering. By focusing on staying present, controlling breath, visualizing peaceful scenarios, and relaxing muscles, one can navigate through emotional turmoil more effectively. Mindfulness meditation is a practice that centers on staying present and observing thoughts without judgment. This technique encourages acceptance of current feelings rather than resisting them. Often, when faced with suffering, our natural inclination is to avoid or suppress painful emotions. However, mindfulness meditation teaches us to acknowledge these feelings, observe them, and let them pass without attaching any negative judgments. By doing so, individuals learn to accept their emotional state, which in turn reduces internal conflict and promotes a sense of calm. For example, someone grieving the loss of a loved one might find solace in simply sitting quietly, recognizing their sorrow, and allowing themselves to feel the loss deeply without trying to push it away. Deep breathing exercises. Utilize breath control to induce relaxation and alleviate physical tension. These techniques activate the body's relaxation response, which helps counteract the stress response commonly triggered during tough times. Slow, deep breathing increases oxygen flow, slows the heart rate, and stabilizes blood pressure, all of which contribute to a calmer state of mind. By focusing on the act of breathing, individuals can divert their attention from distressing thoughts and sensations, fostering a moment of peace. For instance, someone experiencing panic attacks may benefit from diaphragmatic breathing, where they focus on expanding their diaphragm rather than shallow chest breathing. This practice not only calms the mind, but also provides relief from the physical symptoms of anxiety. Guided visualization involves imagining peaceful scenarios or settings in the mind's eye, enhancing relaxation and providing a mental escape from present suffering. This technique can be particularly beneficial for those dealing with chronic pain or emotional distress, as it allows them to create a safe space within their mind where they feel comforted and secure. By visualizing serene landscapes, such as a tranquil beach or a lush forest, individuals can shift their focus away from their current struggles. This mental imagery serves as a temporary refuge, offering respite and promoting a sense of well-being. For example, a person undergoing chemotherapy might use guided visualization to picture themselves healthy and vibrant, surrounded by supportive loved ones, which can uplift their spirits and provide hope. Progressive muscle relaxation systematically tenses and then relaxes different muscle groups, providing a tangible method to release accumulated physical stress. This practice involves consciously working through each muscle group, starting from the toes and moving up to the head, to tense and then release the muscles. The contrast between tension and relaxation helps individuals become more aware of their bodies and the stress they carry. As they progressively relax each muscle group, they experience a cascading effect of relaxation throughout the body. This technique is particularly useful for those who suffer from chronic tension or stress-related conditions. For example, someone with tension headaches might practice progressive muscle relaxation to relieve the tightness in their neck and shoulders, leading to reduced headache frequency and intensity. To integrate these techniques into daily life, it is essential to establish a routine and create a conducive environment for practice. Setting aside dedicated time each day, whether it's in the morning, during lunch breaks, or before bedtime, can help make these practices a consistent part of one's lifestyle. Finding a quiet and comfortable space free from distractions will enhance the effectiveness of these techniques. Moreover, patience and persistence are key. It may take some time to fully experience the benefits of these practices, but with regular practice, the rewards become evident. The role of gratitude and acceptance. Embracing gratitude and acceptance can transform lives and cultivate peace, even amidst life's difficulties. This section delves into various practices and mindsets that can help foster inner tranquility during challenging times. Practicing gratitude. Journaling is a powerful technique that helps shift focus away from pain and towards the positives in life. By keeping a daily record of things one is grateful for, individuals can develop a more positive outlook. Writing in a gratitude journal encourages mindfulness and an appreciation for small moments of joy, which often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Studies have shown that gratitude can improve mental health by promoting positive emotions, enhancing relationships, and fostering effective coping strategies. The act of noting down blessings can redirect attention from negative thoughts, creating a buffer against stress and depression. Acceptance of emotion involves acknowledging and allowing oneself to feel pain without judgment. Recognizing that suffering is a natural part of life can lead to healthier coping mechanisms. By accepting our emotions rather than resisting them, we create space for healing and growth. It is essential to understand that emotions are temporary and ever-changing. Allowing ourselves to experience pain without self-criticism enables us to move through difficult periods with greater ease and resilience. When we accept our feelings, we can better understand and process them, making it easier to let go and find peace. Reframing challenges as opportunities for growth and lessons can significantly alter one's perspective on adversity. Viewing problems through this lens encourages a learning mindset that fosters resilience. Instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we can perceive them as valuable experiences that contribute to our development. This shift in perception requires conscious effort, but can be deeply rewarding. By asking questions like, "What can I learn from this situation?" or "How can this make me stronger?" we cultivate a proactive approach to life's difficulties. This mindset not only helps us cope with current struggles, but also equips us to handle future challenges more effectively. Acknowledging impermanence is another vital practice. Understanding that suffering is temporary and part of life's ebb and flow instills hope by reminding us that bad times will pass. Life is constantly changing, and nothing remains the same forever. This awareness can provide comfort during tough times, as it assures us that our pain is not permanent. Embracing the transient nature of life allows us to appreciate the good moments more fully and to remain hopeful during hardship. Reflecting on the impermanence of all things can encourage us to live more mindfully, cherishing each experience without attachment. Incorporating these practices into daily life can gradually cultivate a sense of inner peace amidst pain. To start, setting aside a few minutes each day for gratitude journaling can have profound effects over time. Begin by writing down 3 things you are grateful for each morning or evening. These can be as simple as a warm cup of tea, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of a sunset. Over time, this practice can help retrain the brain to focus on positive aspects of life, fostering a more optimistic outlook. Similarly, accepting emotions can be practiced through mindful observation of feelings, without labeling them as good or bad. When experiencing pain or discomfort, take a moment to breathe deeply and recognize the emotion present. Allow yourself to feel it fully without trying to push it away. This practice can reduce the intensity of negative emotions and create a sense of calm acceptance. Reframing challenges requires a deliberate shift in thinking. Next time you face a difficulty, try to identify any potential lessons or opportunities for growth. Write them down and reflect on how they might contribute to your personal development. This practice can help build resilience and a positive attitude toward adversity. Finally, acknowledging impermanence can be reinforced through meditation and reflection. Spend a few minutes each day contemplating the transient nature of life. Consider how both joyous and painful experiences are fleeting and constantly changing. This practice can help you maintain perspective during tough times and appreciate the present moment more fully. We have delved into various techniques and practices aimed at cultivating inner peace during challenging times. Meditation and relaxation practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, guided visualization, and progressive muscle relaxation offer powerful methods to reduce stress and promote tranquility. These practices empower individuals to stay present, manage their emotions without judgment, and find comfort even amidst suffering. By integrating these techniques into daily routines, creating a supportive environment, and maintaining patience, one can experience significant benefits over time. Additionally, embracing gratitude and acceptance plays a crucial role in fostering inner tranquility. Practices such as gratitude journaling, accepting emotions without judgment, reframing challenges as growth opportunities, and acknowledging the impermanence of life can transform one's perspective on adversity. Incorporating these approaches into everyday life encourages a more positive outlook, better emotional resilience, and a deeper understanding of the nature of suffering. As individuals apply these tools consistently, they are likely to find that peace is attainable, even in the midst of life's most difficult moments. Chapter 8. Developing compassion for self and others. Developing compassion for oneself and others involves understanding that suffering is a shared human experience. Embracing this perspective can open pathways to healing and connection. This chapter delves into practical exercises aimed at fostering self-compassion, which serves as the foundation for extending empathy towards others. By learning to treat ourselves with kindness and respect, we create a solid base from which our compassion for others naturally grows. The chapter begins by introducing self-compassion exercises, such as mindful self-reflection and affirmations, designed to help us embrace our emotions without judgment. It then explores compassionate letter writing as a transformative way to process hardship. The importance of establishing self-care rituals is highlighted to emphasize physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Additionally, guided meditations and breathing exercises are mentioned as supportive practices. The chapter concludes by showing how self-compassion extends outward, leading to greater empathy and understanding towards others' struggles. Self-compassion exercises. In our journey to develop compassion for ourselves and others, we must first learn to extend kindness and understanding towards ourselves. This begins with practical exercises designed to cultivate self-compassion, helping us embrace our suffering without judgment. Mindful self-reflection is a critical practice that involves daily reflection to acknowledge and validate one's feelings. Through mindful self-reflection, we observe our thoughts and emotions without attaching any judgment to them. It may feel counterintuitive at first, especially if we've been conditioned to scrutinize our internal experiences harshly. However, this practice gradually encourages healing by allowing us to sit with our emotions as they are. For instance, starting or ending the day with a few minutes of quiet reflection can make a significant difference. By taking this time, we recognize and accept our emotions, whether they're comfortable or uncomfortable, which paves the way for emotional resilience. To further reinforce self-compassion, affirmations for compassion can be incredibly powerful. These are positive statements tailored towards self-acceptance and forgiveness. By repeating affirmations, we begin to establish a compassionate inner dialogue. Examples include phrases like, "I am deserving of love and compassion," or "I forgive myself for past mistakes." The repetition of these affirmations, ideally several times a day, embeds them into our subconscious, helping to counteract negative self-talk and build a more supportive mindset. This practice not only strengthens our inner sense of worth, but also fosters a nurturing attitude towards our own imperfections. Another profound exercise is compassionate letter writing. During moments of hardship, writing letters to oneself can be a transformative experience. In these letters, we express understanding and kindness towards ourselves. This could involve outlining challenges we're facing, acknowledging our struggle, and offering words of comfort, much like how we would console a close friend. For example, Imagine writing, "Dear me, I know you're going through a tough time right now. It's okay to feel sad and overwhelmed. Remember that you are doing your best, and that's enough." This process allows for the safe processing of emotions, giving us permission to be vulnerable and authentic in our suffering. It's a gentle reminder that we deserve the same compassion we freely offer others. Establishing self-care rituals is another cornerstone of developing self-compassion. These routines honor our physical, emotional, and mental well-being, recognizing that self-care is crucial, especially during periods of suffering. Self-care might include activities such as regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in hobbies, or even simple pleasures like taking a warm bath or reading a book. The goal is to identify what makes us feel nourished and incorporate those activities into our daily lives. By prioritizing self-care, we enhance our capacity to cope with stress, thus building resilience over time. Importantly, these rituals serve as consistent reminders to treat ourselves with kindness and respect. Practices such as guided meditations and breathing exercises can also support these rituals. For those new to meditation, beginning with short sessions and gradually increasing the duration can help integrate this practice into daily life. Guided visualizations, such as meeting an inner compassionate friend, can provide additional support, offering comfort and encouragement when needed most. This friend represents the part of us that is always kind and encouraging, helping us find the courage to face our challenges. Implementing these exercises into our routines requires patience and persistence. Initially, it might feel strange or forced, but consistent practice is key to fostering genuine self-compassion. Just as learning any new skill takes time, so does cultivating a compassionate relationship with oneself. Over time, these practices blend seamlessly into daily life, becoming natural responses rather than conscious efforts. Moreover, embracing self-compassion has broader implications beyond personal well-being. By being gentler with ourselves, we inadvertently become more empathetic and understanding towards others. Our own struggles and the ways we navigate them can inform how we approach the suffering of those around us. This interconnectedness fosters a collective healing environment where compassion becomes a shared experience, empathy and understanding towards others' struggles. Developing empathy is a journey that deepens our connections and fosters collective healing. By engaging in active listening, sharing personal stories of struggle, practicing non-judgment, and cultivating patience, we can transform the way we relate to ourselves and others. Active listening is an essential technique for empathizing with others. It involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and remembering what the other person is saying. To truly listen without judgment means giving someone your undivided attention and showing them that their words matter. Avoid interrupting or planning your response while they are talking. Instead, maintain eye contact, nod appropriately, and provide verbal acknowledgments such as, "I understand," or "That sounds tough." This not only builds trust, but also creates a safe environment where people feel valued and heard. It's also important to understand what active listening is not. Behaviors such as commanding, warning, lecturing, judging, blaming, shaming, analyzing, probing, humoring, and distracting act as roadblocks to genuine connection. These behaviors suggest that the listener's ego has taken over, disrupting the egalitarian nature of the relationship. Refraining from these actions and focusing solely on understanding the speaker's emotional experience is key. Sharing personal stories of struggle can be incredibly powerful. When we open up about our own challenges, we normalize the experience of suffering and show that it's okay to be vulnerable. For instance, by recounting a time when you felt overwhelmed by grief, you offer a beacon of solidarity and encouragement to others facing similar struggles. When individuals see that they are not alone in their pain, it cultivates bravery and strengthens communal bonds. Personal narratives often resonate deeply, enabling others to find solace in shared human experience. Practicing non-judgment involves approaching others' experiences with understanding, rather than criticism. It's about suspending our biases and genuinely trying to comprehend why someone feels a certain way. Non-judgment helps us face our own struggles with empathy, recognizing that everyone's journey is unique. Replace judgment with curiosity. Instead of thinking, "Why can't this person just get over it?" Consider asking, "What might they be experiencing that makes this so difficult?" Empathy grows when we give people the benefit of the doubt and seek to understand their perspective. Cultivating patience is another vital component of compassion. Healing is not linear. Everyone processes pain at their own pace. Recognizing that there is no set timeline for overcoming hardship encourages acceptance and reduces frustration. For example, if someone close to you is grieving, remind yourself that their healing process will unfold in its own time. Offering unwavering support without pushing them to move on can make all the difference. Patience shows that you respect their pace and are there for them, no matter how long it takes. In exploring the importance of self-compassion, we have delved into practices like mindful self-reflection, affirmations, compassionate letter writing, and establishing self-care rituals. These exercises aim to foster a kinder relationship with ourselves by encouraging emotional resilience and nurturing our well-being. They highlight that treating ourselves with the same compassion we extend to others is essential in managing our struggles and promoting healing. As we integrate these practices into our lives, their benefits reach beyond personal growth to enhance our empathy towards others' suffering. By being gentler with ourselves, we naturally develop a more understanding attitude towards those around us, creating a shared space for collective healing. This chapter underscores that self-compassion is not just an individual journey, but a foundation for building stronger, more empathetic communities. Chapter 9. Creating a Fulfilling Life. Post-suffering. Creating a fulfilling life post-suffering is a transformative process that involves setting new life goals and visions. Emerging from a period of hardship, individuals often find it essential to redefine their aspirations and cultivate a deeper sense of purpose. This journey requires introspection and a willingness to learn from past experiences. By recognizing the values that matter most and aligning them with long-term aspirations, one can create a roadmap for a richer and more meaningful life. In this chapter, readers will explore various strategies to channel their experiences into growth and fulfillment. The discussion includes identifying core personal values, crafting vision statements, and setting SMART goals to translate these visions into reality. Readers will also learn about creating action plans and navigating setbacks while maintaining adaptability. Each section provides practical steps and insights to guide individuals in structuring their lives after suffering, ensuring that their goals remain aligned with their deepest values and aspirations. This comprehensive approach aims to provide the tools necessary for continuous personal development and living with intentionality, fostering a sense of fulfillment and resilience. Setting new life goals and visions. When emerging from a period of suffering, identifying and establishing new aspirations can serve as an essential part of the healing process. This subpoint guides readers through the steps necessary to harness their experiences for growth and fulfillment. Understanding personal values is the first step in this journey. Core values are fundamental beliefs that guide our decisions and actions. They represent what truly matters to us and provide a sense of direction. For instance, someone who values honesty and integrity will find fulfillment in goals that reflect these principles, such as building trustful relationships or pursuing a career in ethical fields. By recognizing these values, individuals can set more meaningful and authentic goals. To uncover your core values, consider reflecting on past experiences, both positive and negative, and identify the recurring themes that resonate deeply with you. Once personal values are clear, crafting a vision statement becomes the next focus. A vision statement is a declaration of your long-term aspirations and can serve as a motivational tool. It provides clarity and helps in navigating future decisions by staying true to your values and desired outcomes. Start by envisioning your ideal future in various aspects of life, such as career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Write down these visions in a concise and inspiring manner. For example, to be a compassionate leader who inspires others and fosters a community of trust and respect. This vision statement acts as a guiding star, ensuring that your short-term goals align with your long-term objectives. Setting SMART goals is crucial for translating your vision into actionable steps. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These criteria help create clear benchmarks and track progress effectively. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like improve my health, a SMART goal would be exercise for 30 minutes, 5 times a week for the next 3 months. This goal is specific about the action, exercise, measurable in terms of duration and frequency, achievable within the given time frame, relevant to the person's health aspirations, and time-bound with a 3-month limit. By following the SMART framework, you ensure that your goals are well-defined and structured, making it easier to stay motivated and focused. Creating an action plan is the next step in achieving your SMART goals. An action plan outlines the steps needed to reach each goal, organizing tasks and prioritizing efforts. Begin by breaking down your goal into smaller, manageable tasks. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon in 6 months, your action plan could include weekly running schedules, upgrading your diet, and incorporating strength training. Each task should come with its own mini deadline to maintain momentum and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Keep track of your progress using tools like checklists or digital planners, which can help you visualize your journey and celebrate small victories along the way. Navigating setbacks and remaining adaptable is an integral part of the goal-setting process. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, consider them as opportunities for learning and growth. Practicing adaptability involves reassessing your goals and methods when faced with obstacles. Perhaps you aim to complete a certification course within a year, but unforeseen circumstances delayed your progress. In such cases, adjust your timeline and strategies without losing sight of your ultimate vision. Maintaining flexibility ensures that setbacks do not derail your journey, but rather refine and strengthen your approach. Regular self-reflection plays a vital role in maintaining alignment with your aspirations. Conduct periodic reviews of your goals and action plans to ensure they still resonate with your core values and vision. Ask yourself questions like, are these goals still meaningful to me? Have my priorities shifted? What have I learned from my recent experiences? This reflective practice helps in adjusting your path as needed and keeps you connected to your deeper purpose. Additionally, celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, can boost motivation and reinforce positive behavior. Reflect on milestones reached and acknowledge the progress made, as this fosters a sense of accomplishment and encourages continued effort. Furthermore, seeking support and feedback can significantly enhance your journey toward new aspirations. Engaging with mentors, friends, or support groups provides fresh perspectives and valuable insights. Mentors, in particular, can offer guidance based on their experiences, helping you navigate challenges more effectively. Sharing your goals with supportive individuals creates a network of accountability and encouragement. Constructive feedback from these interactions can highlight areas for improvement and validate your efforts, contributing to your overall growth and development. Embracing a growth mindset is pivotal in this transformative process. A growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This perspective transforms challenges into opportunities for learning and resilience. When adopting a growth mindset, you view setbacks not as reflections of your limitations, but as stepping stones toward improvement. This shift in thinking fosters perseverance, creativity, and a proactive approach to overcoming obstacles. By continually seeking new knowledge and embracing lifelong learning, you cultivate an environment conducive to ongoing personal development. Lastly, integrating mindfulness practices can further enrich your pursuit of new aspirations. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, without judgment. Practicing mindfulness enhances your ability to stay focused and manage stress, which is crucial when working towards ambitious goals. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and mindful journaling can help center your mind, allowing for clearer decision-making and emotional regulation. By incorporating mindfulness into your routine, you become more attuned to your progress and can appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Sustaining personal growth and living with intentionality. Overcoming suffering is often the foundation of creating a fulfilling life, and the strategies you adopt for ongoing development and learning play a vital role. This subpoint explores essential methods to cultivate continuous growth, mindfulness, constructive feedback, and meaningful relationships. Embracing lifelong learning is a powerful strategy for personal growth after overcoming suffering. Continuous education and self-improvement are not confined to academic settings. They extend into everyday life. Engaging in new activities, reading diverse books, exploring different cultures, or even picking up new hobbies can significantly expand your horizons. Lifelong learning keeps the mind active, fostering adaptability and resilience. It allows you to remain curious, open to new ideas, and better equipped to handle future challenges. For instance, taking a cooking class might seem mundane, but it can spark creativity and offer a sense of accomplishment, enriching your daily routine. Learning continuously helps keep the mind engaged and adaptable, ensuring that you stay relevant and can navigate life's complexities with ease. Mindfulness is another crucial tool for enhancing presence and appreciation in daily life. Practicing mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment, acknowledging thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can be as simple as dedicating a few minutes each day to deep breathing exercises, or being fully present during meals by focusing on the flavors and textures of the food. Mindfulness fosters a deeper connection with yourself and your surroundings, making ordinary moments extraordinary. By practicing mindfulness, you can develop a greater appreciation for life's simple pleasures and find peace amidst chaos. Moreover, mindfulness has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, promoting overall well-being. Engaging in activities like meditation, yoga, or mindful walking can help anchor you in the present, allowing you to savor life's moments more fully and build emotional resilience. Seeking feedback and support from others is indispensable for personal and professional growth. Open dialogues with mentors, friends, or support groups provide a platform for reflection and improvement. Constructive feedback offers invaluable insights into areas for development and reinforces positive behaviors. When receiving feedback, it is important to approach it with an open mindset, viewing it as an opportunity for growth rather than criticism. Simultaneously, giving feedback requires mindfulness to ensure it is supportive and aimed at encouraging development. Applying mindfulness when offering feedback emphasizes empathy and non-judgmental attitudes, transforming potentially challenging conversations into opportunities for growth. Feedback should focus on behaviors or actions, not on personal attributes, ensuring it remains constructive. Creating a safe space for dialogue nurtures trust and allows for genuine growth. Building meaningful relationships is essential in sustaining joy and providing emotional resilience. Relationships create a strong support network that can help you navigate through life's ups and downs. Engaging with family, friends, and community members fosters a sense of belonging and purpose. These connections offer emotional support and companionship, which are crucial for mental well-being. Activities like joining community groups, volunteering, or simply spending time with loved ones can cultivate deep, meaningful relationships. The impact of social connections on health is profound, as studies suggest that individuals with strong social ties tend to live longer and report higher levels of happiness. Incorporating regular social interactions into your routine can alleviate feelings of isolation and promote a sense of security and contentment. Whether it's a casual coffee date with a friend or participating in group activities, these interactions enhance emotional resilience, making it easier to cope with life's challenges. Reflecting on progress is a critical aspect of personal development. Taking time to assess your journey, celebrate achievements, and identify areas for improvement can provide clarity and direction. Regular reflection helps you stay aligned with your goals and values, ensuring that your efforts are purposeful and effective. Journaling is a practical tool for reflection, allowing you to document experiences, emotions, and lessons learned. Reflecting not only on successes, but also on setbacks, cultivates a balanced perspective, enabling you to learn from every experience. This process of reflection encourages continuous growth and adaptation, fostering a sense of fulfillment and achievement. Incorporating these strategies into your life fosters an environment of continuous development and learning. Embracing lifelong learning keeps your mind active and adaptable, preparing you for future challenges. Practicing mindfulness enhances your ability to appreciate the present moment, reducing stress and improving well-being. Seeking feedback and support facilitates growth and improvement, while building meaningful relationships provides emotional stability and joy. Reflecting on progress ensures that you remain aligned with your goals and values, promoting a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Throughout this chapter, we have explored the transformative power of using lessons learned from suffering to shape a richer and more meaningful life. By identifying core values, crafting vision statements, and setting smart goals, you can align your actions with your deepest aspirations. This alignment fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment as you navigate life's challenges. Developing an action plan and staying adaptable ensures that setbacks are seen as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. As we conclude, remember that continuous self-reflection and seeking support from others are vital in maintaining your progress. Embracing mindfulness can enhance your ability to stay present and manage stress, while building meaningful relationships provides emotional resilience. These practices not only help you achieve your goals, but also enrich your overall well-being. By integrating these strategies into your daily life, you create a foundation for ongoing personal growth and living with intentionality, turning past suffering into a source of strength and wisdom. Conclusion. Throughout this journey, we have delved into the profound depths of human suffering, examining how it manifests in different forms and touches various aspects of our lives. We have seen that suffering, though painful, carries within it the seeds of transformation and growth. By understanding its nature, we empower ourselves to face life's inevitable challenges with courage and resilience. From coping with loss and grief to managing anxiety and depression, each chapter has provided you with insights and tools designed to help you navigate your personal struggles. You've learned about the importance of acknowledging your pain rather than avoiding it, finding meaning and purpose even amidst hardship, and building a support system that nurtures your healing process. By embracing these lessons, you open yourself up to new ways of thinking and being. As we conclude, I invite you to take a moment for personal reflection. Think back to a time when suffering seemed insurmountable. Perhaps it was the loss of a loved one, a period of severe anxiety, or a sense of profound loneliness. Reflect on how the strategies discussed in this book could have influenced your perspective during those times. How might shifting your mindset have allowed you to find strength and purpose even when things felt bleak? Consider the stories and examples shared by others who have walked similar paths and found their way through. Their journeys are not just testimonies of survival. They are beacons guiding you towards your own healing and growth. Moving forward, it's crucial to transform these insights into actionable steps. Thinking without action seldom brings change. Therefore, I encourage you to choose one strategy from each chapter and commit to practicing it consistently over the next week. If you practiced mindfulness today, perhaps tomorrow you can focus on journaling your thoughts and emotions. If you leaned on your support network recently, maybe now is the time to explore meditation or physical activity as means of coping. Small, consistent actions often lead to significant transformations over time. Moreover, remember that healing is not a solitary endeavor. Reach out to friends, family, or support groups where you feel safe sharing your experiences and struggles. There is immense power in community and collective healing. By opening up, you allow others to offer their support and wisdom, while also giving strength to those who may be silently enduring similar pain. One essential aspect we've discussed is the role of compassion, both for others and for oneself. As you practice these strategies, be gentle with yourself. Understand that progress is rarely linear. There will be days when the weight of suffering feels lighter, and days when it seems overwhelmingly heavy. It's during those challenging moments that the need for self-compassion becomes most critical. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend going through a tough time. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, gradually, you may start noticing subtle yet significant changes. The overwhelming intensity of grief may begin to soften, making room for moments of lightness and hope. The constant buzz of anxiety may quieten, allowing clarity and peace to emerge. Even amidst ongoing challenges, a sense of resilience and inner strength can develop, empowering you to face future adversities with greater confidence. It's important to reiterate that suffering, while an inescapable part of the human experience, also holds the potential for profound growth and fulfillment. Every tear shed, every sleepless night endured, is a testament to your capacity for enduring and overcoming. Within your pain lies a remarkable opportunity to deepen your empathy, expand your understanding of life, and forge connections with others on a level that transcends mere superficiality. As you close this chapter of your life and this book, hold on to the knowledge that suffering is not the end. It is, in many ways, a beginning. It is a doorway to a more fulfilling existence, an invitation to transform pain into purpose and despair into hope. By embracing your suffering with courage and grace, you open yourself up to blossoming into a stronger, more compassionate being, one who can navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and resilience. In moments of doubt or darkness, revisit the lessons and stories shared in this book. Let them serve as reminders of your innate strength and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Many have walked this path before you, and many will come after. Your willingness to confront and embrace your suffering paves the way for a brighter, more connected future, not just for yourself, but for all who share in the human experience. Take heart in knowing that you possess the power to transcend your pain. With each step you take, let love and hope guide you. May you continue to grow, heal, and find beauty in places where once there was only sorrow. Your story, like every story of struggle and triumph, adds to the rich tapestry of human existence. Embrace it fully, and watch as you transform into the best version of yourself.